Mother's Day is this weekend, and Mother's Day's always been kind of like a tough one for me since I got married, basically. Or, well, actually, technically, since I came into my husband's life, because I am a stepmother, and obviously, I started being pretty much a stepmother to those girls the second that I came into their lives. So, when Aaron and I started dating, um, their mom is not really in the nicest way of saying this possible. She's not really a parent. So, I don't know. It's tough to say because there's times where I think that she's like mother of the year and she's doing a great job. And then there's times where I'm like, do you even want to have kids? And there's actually been times where she's said, I wish I didn't have kids. Or she's called some of her kids a mistake. So it's just like, anyways. So I had to step up and I needed to be a mom to the girls because Aaron, although he's probably one of the best dads I've ever come across, he was basically on his own and starting almost brand new because when him and Stacy were married, she's a micromanager, so she, took care of everything, and it's just like, so him doing simple things for the girls is just really hard. And then as girls get older, there's certain things that a dad just doesn't know how to handle. So basically, I became a stepmom almost immediately whenever I started getting serious with my husband and started getting serious with his girls. And it's like, it's really important. Like, any couple that just starts dating and one or the other has kids, if that other couple doesn't get along with the kids, or if the kids doesn't like the other two, like if the girls hadn't liked me, I would not still be around. I don't care if the kid's mom doesn't like me. She's irrelevant. But if the girls hadn't liked me, then definitely I probably wouldn't have stuck around. And vice versa. If I hadn't liked the girls, I probably wouldn't have stuck around. So yeah, Mother's Day is this weekend, and I've always felt like it's not stepmother's day. And I feel like maybe because I've actually heard from people, the girl's mom, well, she's not really a mom. Why are you giving her something? So it's been harsh, to say the least, you guys. But yeah, I realize that my duties as a stepmom has really gone up a lot in the last couple years because I have definitely had to be more of the mom role in those girls' life, and I've done a pretty good job as far as I can tell. So I figure I deserve a good Mother's Day this year, and I'm actually going to own up to it, and I'm going to ask for it. But on the other half of the equation, too, is that this is also going to be a really hard Mother's Day for me because it's my first Mother's Day since my mom passed away. And I'm going to miss her, and it's going to make me think about her a lot. So I told my husband I wanted to do something very distracting. And so, well, not only distracting, but kind of get my mind away from things and stuff like that. And I have been talking to him about going camping, and fast forward, rewind to like 10 years ago, Casey did not go camping unless somebody considered camping where you rent into a really nice hotel, or you check into a really nice hotel and they have full amenities, and yeah, that's the extent of my camping in the past. But I want to go actually camping, and my husband has this really amazing roof rack tent that he puts on top of his truck that basically turns our truck into a 2-story condo. So I've learned to like it a lot more, and now I'm always a little bit more prepared. So, and I figure get outside, get in touch with nature, stuff like that. And I think that we've been looking at a couple places. We live in Phoenix, Arizona, so we've been looking at a couple places to choose. And I think the place that I've decided on is this place called White Horse Lake, and it's just you can't really, I don't think that's gonna focus, but we camped here, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago with my yoga studio, and it was pretty amazing because it not only was the campsite really nice, and they had the vault toilet, so it's like, not quite a porta potty, but I'm definitely not going to the bathroom out in the dirt. I didn't even actually check last time. I didn't see things like showers or sinks or anything like that. Although I do actually think there was a sink around the restroom as well. And then I believe there's a cold water tap too, if I remember seeing that correctly. So, but one thing that I liked about this place was that there was lots of trails around the whole campsite, so we could have walked forever. But the lake was pretty big, so just sitting by the lake all day and looking at the water would have been really lovely. Walking around the lake, as I recall, there was a place where you could rent like paddle boards, kayaks, canoes, stuff like that. So definitely would like to do that again. And then probably one of the greatest luxuries about this campsite was there was a food truck there that's always there. And I don't remember exactly what we got to eat. I feel like we got like a hamburger or something like that. But I do remember that we got ice cream and I got a cold soda. So that was awesome. So just having that joy. But we are going to take a majority of our own stuff. The first night we always cook a steak on the fire, and I'll get some like broccolini or something on the side, and then I get these mashed potato cups. So good. So pretty excited about that. I'm going to take a book. I just want to read a lot. On the way up, what I'm dying to read is I started Atomic Habits, and I loved it. And I started reading it, and then on a separate note, I started listening to it on Audible too. Well, I want to, on the ride up, because it's about a 3-hour ride, I want to listen to it on Audible along with the book so I can really get engaged into the book. So that would be really amazing to get that out of the way. I'd love to do some yoga by the lake. I'd love to do some meditating. I would love to do some trail hiking and whatnot. And then the one thing about camping with a roof rack tent is that you can't leave. So we can't go to an off-site trail or hike or something like that because we'd have to load up the entire campsite. So Saturday is probably going to be a lot of spending it by the campsite. But I'm thinking what we would do Sunday morning is load up the truck and then because we're going to be up in Williams, Arizona, so somewhere between Williams and home, find some kind of hike to do, like minimal, like I'm thinking a medium hike or something like that. But I just want to get out with nature this weekend, and I just want to get in touch. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish with that. So tonight I've got a little bit of packing to do. I'm going to keep it very minimal, like minimal makeup, minimal beauty stuff, everything like that. I'm not a minimal girl, which is one of the things I'm going to really try to work on in the next year or so. But I'm going to do the best I can to pack minimal, clothes minimal, everything like that. But I did go a little bit of shopping today. Okay, so first of all, I got this little sweater. It's currently at Victoria's Secret pink right now, but I got it like a couple weeks ago. I just love the color. It's like that bubblegum pink, and it's just so cute. So, I went to Victoria's Secret today because I had this $20 off coupon, and then apparel was actually buy one, get one half off. So I picked up this really cute pajama set. Like, it looks somewhere in between like a satin and a cotton. And this is like a shirt. It's not super long, but I did get it large because I like my pajamas to be big. And then this was a 2-piece set because obviously, like, walking around the house with kids, I'm going to want to have like the shorts, but the shorts and this cute little tank top, this looks ginormous, but like I said, I like my pajamas to be kind of big. So, very, very excited about that. And then when I was there, I also was gifted this body mist, which is really great. Not sure I'll take this because I'm worried about bugs with body spray. 100% I'm not taking my Sol de Janeiro, the new purple one, because originally the reports were saying that that perfume attracted spiders. So fuck no, not taking that one. And that's my favorite smell. But I went there and got that. And then I went to Five and Below and I got some new cute little flower claw clips. Again, probably something I'm not going to be taking on this trip this weekend, but is what it is. Okay, so I also went to when I was at Five and Below, I got this thing that probably this is not going to work, but there are these cute little gold charms with like little stars and rhinestones in it that you put in your hair. And I was like, okay, I love that. I needed another keychain because my one that I got from Five and Below last time, sorry, my cat is, oh, look at her. She's pretty cute though. Her name is Coco Chanel. And she's walking all over. So, of course, the camera's going all over the place because I have it propped up on my bed for some strange reason. Probably because my room's a disaster and I don't really want you guys to see it. So I got this cute little keychain that's got rose quartz on it because right now I am in the weirdest pink mode. I've never been in a mode like this, so interesting. Then I also got this really cute rose claw clip that I loved. I walked into Tilly's and I saw that right away and I was like, oh, I am going home with that. That is so beautiful. And then I was at Tilly's and of course hair accessories were buy one get one half off. I saw this lace bow barrette, and I've always been a big fan of bows, been a cheerleader all my life, so really happy that they're making a comeback because now I can blend. And then this was probably my favorite purchase of the day, which my husband's just gonna laugh. And I swear to God, if my 13-year-old breaks that, look at this cute teacup. Oh my gosh. And it says inside, just keep blooming, but I just love this. Like, I was actually thinking of going to, oh, it's microwave safe, dishwasher safe. That's good to know. I was actually thinking of going to one of those pottery stores soon so I could make a mug for myself because I would love to start getting up the desire to start drinking tea more often, especially at night. So I was like, this is cute. This is going to go so cute in my bathroom. I got this other cute little bow at this local store here that I think it's called the Vibe Box, but it's really cute. They got cute little gifts and trinkets. And then when I was at Five and Below, I found this book, Mood by Mood. And it's the daily emotion tracker, and it's got all these like prompts in it where basically you're saying like, how did you sleep, how did you feel today, self-care checklist so you can see what you did, mark off your stress meter, exercise, reflections, color code your day. But I got this for my oldest, Layton, because she's been going through a lot recently, and like I just feel like she's like incredibly lost and overwhelmed and stressed and stuff like that. So I thought maybe something like this would help. And then one of the things she asked her dad and I for advice last night, she says, what can I do about my anxiety being so bad at night, because she has a hard time like winding down. She'll be exhausted all day and lazy, and then 8:30 at night, all of a sudden she's bouncing off the walls. It's so weird. It's so irritating because we're trying to calm down because we've had a hard day at work, and she's all over the place. So I'm going to get her for this. The problem is that, you know, if this hadn't cost just $5, I probably wouldn't have gotten it for her. But I am constantly giving her help and tips and advice on things to help herself. Like, when she asked us last night, the one thing that Erin and I both said was exercise. Because she just is the most inactive 13-year-old I have quite possibly ever met. And she just refuses to just give into it and do something about it. And she's always concerned about her body image, her health, like everything. And it's just like trying to tell her, like, you could reverse all these problems if you would just get a little activity in your life. Don't sit all day and be on your phone. It's how these teenagers are turning out. That is one of the biggest reasons why I'm probably not going to have another one of my own. But I got her this, so I'm going to hold her accountable for this, and I'm going to be like, I'm thinking that what she should do is fill it out every night, and this will be her, like, her, you know, hopefully her wind down prompt. So, oh, there's even a check-in to see how it's going. So it's like, yeah, saw this. I thought this would be really cute for her. And then I also got her and I this journal. I found this new girl on YouTube. Her name is Sophie Dilareto, Dilareto or something like that. And she is so fire. Oh my God, I love her personality. She's so gentle. She's not like overbearing, overhype, or anything like that. She's so gorgeous. And I just love how she's living her lifestyle at 22 years old. I'm 42 years old. I am 20 years older than her, and she's influencing me. But she doesn't talk like a 22-year-old. She talks very respectful. She talks very mature, everything. So she uses this, and she talked about it. And so I went and looked it up on Amazon, and sure thing, it was like only $9. So I went ahead and got myself one, and Leighton one. And it's like one of those journals where you don't follow along in it. You literally just open it randomly, and you fill out that page for the day. Now, it's called Burn After Writing, so I thought the pages were going to be perforated so that after you wrote something down, we could go and we could chuck it in the fire pit outside, and hoping that that would encourage Leighton to write more often too, because it's like, even if it's something really dark and you don't want the world to know, let's take it outside and burn it. I think we could still do that. It would just probably slightly destroy the journal as we're doing that, because it's not perforated, so eventually the thing is going to fall apart. But it's like, that's what journals are. So you write in them and then you throw them away, hopefully. But I don't know. So I don't know if they're like saying that you should write in this and then when you're done with the whole thing, throw it away. But I like the idea of telling her that if you ever have something that you want to keep sacred, then write it down and then we'll take it out to the fire pit in the back and we'll burn it up. So got that for her. So that's the stuff that I got today. I'm going to probably start preparing for the camping. Like I said, I'm not going to take very much stuff. Just because we're going to be hiking 2 of the days, then I think I'm definitely going to take a few changes of clothes. And then, I've got to work tomorrow, which kind of sucks because I have one client at 1 o'clock. And so I won't even get home till like 3, and the campsite's like 3.5 hours away. So it sucks because we're probably going to be getting there close to dark. Yeah, I should have just canceled this client, but he's one of the ones that I had to let down a couple times because when my mom got sick. So I've just been trying to not do that anymore with him because I don't want to lose him. But anyways, it is what it is. We'll get there at 6. We'll light a fire and we'll light some lights and everything like that. I'm hoping that in the morning I've got enough time because I would love to go try to find some like solar stream lights because that would be really cute. And then moving forward, like we're getting to the part in Arizona where you can't go camping much longer. But there might be some places that we might be able to get up away to this summer. But I would love to eventually get a projector and be able to watch movies at our campsite too. Because I'll show you guys our tent. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So it definitely makes camping much more enjoyable to be up and off the ground and stuff like that. But so yeah, I'm just gonna start packing. The kids and the husband are gonna be home soon, so I am going to actually go get dinner ready. And then after dinner, since the kids are gonna all have to take showers and stuff like that, I will most likely then start packing and tidying up the room. So we'll see. But
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the sun, never leaves. She's so bad that the can't make the right. The gas in the back of the sun, never leaves. She's so bad that the can't make the right. The gas in the back of the sun, never leaves. She's so bad that the can't make the right. The gas in the back of the sun, never leaves. She's so bad that the can't make the right. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't
just got to my office. I just have a few clients before we're ready to head up north. And there's been a slight couple of changes that have happened to the thoughts of how this weekend's going to go. First of all, I thought we were going to go to this place. We had it planned to go to this place called White Horse Lake. And the reason I liked this place is because not only did it have a food truck, but not necessary because we are taking a lot of food. And But they also had, obviously, the lake. I've been to the campsite, so I know I like the campsite. Know I was a fan of the bathrooms. It also came with drinking water. And then I believe last time they had like these kayak or paddleboard or something like that rentals. So I was really looking forward to going to that. And then, I don't know. I think my husband is not in the mood to go camping because he is trying to do everything he can to talk his way out of this. Anyways, yeah, he's Mr. Outdoorsy, but I feel like I'm the one who's really pushing it because, like, he did have a point that I'm not going to be getting home from work until probably close to in between 3 and 3:30. Maybe the earliest I'll be home by 3. So if we literally got in the car right as I pulled into the driveway, it's 3 hours away. It's because it's up in Williams, Arizona. So it would put us at the campgrounds pretty late, and then that's setting up in the dark kind of too. Then he also looked up the weather, and it's going to be chilly up there this weekend. It's going to be like 50 degrees during the day and like 30 at night. So that was kind of a bit of a factor too, although I would much rather be cold when I'm camping than hot. So not a make or break for me. But yeah, so it's just one of those things where I'm like, well, then maybe we'll go again in 2 weeks. We'll go up to White Horse Lake and we'll plan better. And then it'll be a little warmer too. So we decided to go to Bartlett Lake, and it's not that far away. It's maybe an hour away, but there is a kind of a beach that you can camp on, and just seems a little bit more convenient and closer. So we also thought too, and I think you just have to get the Tonto day passes to go to that too. So it's like $6 a day. And if we go and we realize we're not feeling it on Saturday, we could pack up the truck and come home Saturday night. Big possibility that might happen no matter what, because literally an hour away. We could be there all day Saturday and pack up the truck around like 6, 7 and come home and be in our bed for the night. So it's got some possibilities. My big distraction that I wanted to get from my brain was to be on Sunday. But it's already starting off really good. I was surprised this morning because I actually got a gift from my stepdaughters. I think this is the first time they have ever actually gotten me something for Mother's Day. So it was really sweet. It was like a bunch of nail and manicure stuff. They know that I love doing that. And they also borrow my nail and manicure stuff all the time too. So that kind of worked out perfect because now I'm like, I'm going to give my old stuff to you and now you have your own. And then they gave me this really cute bathrobe because one of my favorite bathrobes is starting to look a little crunchy. Still not sure I'm going to get rid of it because that's how much I love it, but we'll see. So Mother's Day is already starting off really great. One of my best friends got engaged the other night, so it's like everything's just great in my life right now. So I'm going to get ready. My next client's going to come in. I'm going to have a salad really quick for lunch. And I woke up this morning with like a wicked stomachache, TMI, but I haven't really gone to the bathroom in like 2 days. And again, not convenient when you're about to go camping. So I'm just like, God, I just really wanted to do this time. But I actually might say to my husband, you know what? Now that I'm thinking more about it, let's plan better to do the White Horse Lake in like 2 weeks. I'll see if I have that Friday off too. It kind of sucks too today because if I had today off, we would have left like this morning, which we could given us enough comfort of knowing we're getting there in plenty of time. So I might say let's do this in 2 weeks. But I'm gonna have a salad really quick. I'm still testing my body out on being on non-meal prep stuff, and I mean this is spinach, chicken, cranberries, candied pecans, blue cheese, and then that Walden Farms honey vinaigrette. So pretty clean salad. But I had this yesterday too, and it's like, why is my stomach killing me today? And there's certain vegetables that I took out of my life for a while there, and I'm just seriously wondering if spinach is one of the ones that makes me sick to my stomach. So yeah, going to the closer campsite might be the better decision now because I might not want to be staying at all. But all right, I'm going to take this client. He's going to walk in any minute now, so I'm going to eat some of my food, and then I am going to head home. And then I'm just going to try to take you guys along with me as much as possible. The main object of this weekend is just to clear clear my head a little bit or get lost. I just want to kind of relax, but also relax with doing nature stuff like hiking, stuff like that. So I just want to get distracted this weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. I think everything's going to work out now that we've got a good contingency plan that if it's not a good fit, we can just be home in like 2 hours. So we'll see. All right. Love you. Dancing at the beach.
Dancing. 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 Dancing in the park.